Hey everybody, Happy New Year and welcome back to the Otaku Crypt. I am your host, Crypt Keeper Josh E.T., and before we jump full on into 2017, we're going to be looking back at a fantastic year in anime with our top 5 animes of 2016. Coming in at number 5 is the second season of the competitive cooking epic Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma, the second plate. The second season of this super creative anime was great. It brought a lot more depth to the secondary characters, as well as enriching the main character Soma. The intensity of the cooking matches was up to the next level, while still maintaining all of the free-spirited fun of the first season. The only real flaws with this one is that this second season is kind of chopped up into a lot of smaller arcs, and doesn't really have the same continuous flow of that first season. But nevertheless, loved every minute of it, and I'm really hoping and looking forward to a third season of this show. Number 4 is Mob Psycho 100. This gorgeous stylized anime was recommended to me by fellow YouTuber and anime connoisseur Miss Erica Sabo, sang the praises of this show's humanism, and I didn't really understand that until watching, but it is the perfect way to describe it. While this show involves psychic powers and epic battles, the true beauty of it lies in watching the development of the main character Mob, who is a shy, reserved, awkward kid. And the bits where you just really relate to him as a main character are his struggles for becoming a more complete and likable person. But then once it all comes back to those battles, it is just amazing to watch, and again, gorgeous, unique animation style that really comes out in those fight scenes. The only thing I disliked about this show was the fact that the main antagonists are introduced pretty late into the season, and although that arc culminates with a hilarious climactic battle, it still just left you wanting more, and in a 12-episode season, that's kind of hard to take sometimes. Taking the number 3 spot is one of my personal favorites of the year, Bungo Stray Dogs. This super-powered twist on crime versus law and order was insanely good. It starts off kind of slow, just introducing us to the world of the Gifted and the struggle between the Armed Detective Agency and the Port Mafia. However, around that mid-season mark, we actually get a bit of a small backstory arc. And in most cases with anime, this would be a lull in the show. However, with Bungo Stray Dogs, getting that bit of backstory really enriches the story, particularly with secondary character Dazai, who, if you are a reader of New Type magazine, you will know is the most popular male character in anime in the most recent poll. And with his badass fighting style and quirky, suicidal personality quirks, it's no surprise why a lot of people love this character. And one of the personal joys I got out of this show was the naming schemes of the powers, especially later on with the antagonist called the Guild. All of their powers are classic literary references, which just brought a level of fun to it that I really enjoyed. Now, despite me being such a fan of this show, the reason it falls in the middle of this list is because of a kind of rushed and kind of weak ending. Although it has a beautiful and worthy of the show climactic final battle, it is wrapped up in a hurry, and I really felt like they could have taken their time with that more. Number 2 is one I have talked about here on the channel before, and that is Ultramarine on the Sky. This show was just fantastic to watch. I devoured it in a matter of days, mostly because of its insanely compelling main character Ikta Solaroke, whose genius is matched only by his compassion for people around him, making him what I am lovingly calling the anti-Light Yagami. And it continues its beautiful blend of fantasy and science, with amazing military battles and tactics being a main focus of the show. And it's set up with some amazing foreshadowing for what could be coming in the future. Again, another 12-episode show that I don't know if it's going to get a second season because I wasn't hearing a ton of buzz on it, but I am being hopeful. It's a beautiful show with amazingly flowing battle scenes, as well as extremely compelling characters. And again, fingers crossed for another season. Which brings us to our number 1 show for 2016, and it may or may not be a surprise depending on how much you talk to me personally, but we gotta give it up for Keijo. This show of absolute ridiculousness with its talk of astronomy and boobology. It's, on the surface, so dumb, but it's so good. This is possibly the most amazing show to share with your anime friends who did not find it on their own. It is ridiculous to the max. It is over-sexualized like you wouldn't believe, but at the same time is a great show. It is just super fun. As long as you're not trying to take it seriously as anything, there is so much great about this show. While it is a show that, you know, is all about flaunting the flashes of skin aspect of it, it does at its heart have some great things. Friendship, overcoming adversity, athleticism, and sportsmanship. It is all encased in this ridiculous comedy. But said, my personal favorite thing about this show has been the crowd it has been attracting. I have seen so many of my friends find Keijo, and we all have such insanely different tastes in anime, but we all came together on this one. And probably for that reason alone, and my great personal enjoyment of the show, Keijo is our #1 show of 2016. My oh my, can I not wait for the summer, because there is going to be a Keijo cosplay boom and I could not be more excited for it. Especially because all the people I've been talking to have liked secondary and tertiary characters, which always makes me just so insanely happy. So there you have it, everybody, our top 5 animes of 2016. It was a great year for anime, and I think it's going to be an even better one going forward. The quick honorable mentions that didn't make the top 5 of the list. First, gotta give it up for Yuri on Ice for simply drawing out the fangirl machine like that. Haven't seen that in a while. Some praise to Berserk for being brave enough to throw on a new art style with a classic anime. I think it worked really well. And to Kiznavier for showing that amazing character development can be your whole story if you wanted to. So thank you for watching, everybody. Let us know if your favorite made the list this year. If not, what was your favorite anime of 2016? Leave your comments down below, and remember to like and share this video if you did. We are so looking forward to everything in the coming year. There is all kinds of new stuff on the way, and I hope you guys get as excited for it as we are. Again, thank you for watching, and go to www.otakukrypt.com for everything we do. We will see you next time.